Okay, good afternoon, trainees, and welcome to Flutter class. Yeah, uh, this is the last week of Flutter classes, and you'll be getting ready for your custom project. But if you go to the channel, Discord channel, you find that they have pasted the instructions that guarantees you interning with KodeCamp, Code House, or getting your certification, right? So last week we did a very long class, so we covered we rectified the bug that we experienced on Friday. Was it on Friday now or on Monday? On Friday, I think so. So we resolved that on Saturday, and the record is going to be definitely available for you guys to learn, watch, and learn. And then we also set up our sign up screen, right? So this is our login screen, and then we have a register screen. Yes, this is a register screen. So it's all set up. You can navigate back and forth, right? Okay, so and then I think we've actually moved into our home screen. We started our home screen. That was so I'm just going to enter any password here. Yeah, so far it's just as an input. And then login. Okay, just put email. All right, so we have this. Remember we were working with a particular design on for the e-commerce. So this is what we have done so far. We have a search bar, which is this with the icon, notification icon, and then this map icon with an address delivered to this, and then with this drop down. All right, so this is basically UI. We're going to be bringing in the banner and special offers. All right, so let's see what we can do with this today. So this class is likely to exceed 2 hours, so just in case, or to give a heads up, right? So let's get started. Now, it's something I actually did, which I feel I'm still going to do again. Yeah. So I'm going to kind of position my screen so that I can see what I'm doing. Yeah. I think I'll leave it this way. Let me bring this way. Okay. I think I can still extend this a little bit. All right, so that I just have this on my screen. Okay, so let's see. Now if we go to our screen, where's our home screen? Our home screen, we have this image, asset image. Okay, no, I don't particularly have an image for this, but I think we'll try and see if we can work around something. All right. So from here now onward, of course, we want our image to box width to be covered. So what I'm going to add in next is let's say maybe a height. I might add a height here. Okay, can add a height. Let's say 180 child. Let's see. Okay. My system is kind of lagging. I've actually been doing a lot of tasks though. Okay, so now let's see if we can actually maybe align. Align. Um, it's another child. Column. Children. Okay, so if we have that, there's no way we can actually copy this text. But let's see. Yeah, don't really find this systems. Okay. We have celebrate. Okay, this isn't yours. This isn't yours. Even though I might not be able to add to the strings, but you already know what that is useful for. That's what you need to know. Okay. So because I want everyone to really get to understand practically all of this. So let's see, we have style, style, with app text style. I think we have a text style dot yeah, this is looking big. So if we're to do, let's say, app title, brown button, section header, section header work. No, app title is too big. So let me just use this, right? And of course, we need another. We're needing search box with a height of let's say, I can remember app size to 10D. Okay. What else? So if we have that, then we can bring in another text widget. Bring in another text widget. And this time around, we're having get discounts up to 75%. Get discounts up to up to furniture and decoration. Okay, for furniture and decoration. Okay, so we're going to use probably tagline for this, or let me use no, just use this. Anyone that actually comes in anyway, will just come in handy. Then of course we have a button. So I could possibly just import the button we have. And let's see. I think we have a custom button. I remember I was supposed to, yeah, make some changes to that custom button. So, but nevertheless, custom button is going to add it takes of shop now. And then, okay, yeah. Then when it's pressed, definitely should lead to shop now, right? Okay, so we have that done. What is left here is this indicator. Indicator, let's see, what do we do about this? I can actually just go over to onboarding, maybe pick that up. Well, it's going to involve a lot because that's like something that, okay, anyway, we'll get back to that. So let's just leave a comment saying indicator or banner indicator. This is banner indicator. All right. The main thing is that you have seen how some of these widgets are implemented. Although many of you are actually doing very well in your tasks, so not a problem at all. So now let's move over to special offers. So come here and wait, I didn't. Okay, there's no way we can actually see that without the image, can we? Let me save my work. Okay, celebrate the season with us. Yeah, okay. You can see the okay, let's make some adjustments, right? What do we have here? We have heights, loading, text color, background, heights, width. I give it a width of 30. Okay, that's the small. Okay, 60. That's small. Let's go to 90. Sharp now. It's actually supposed to be like so 120. Let's leave it like that. Um, I think it's because of the, let me see, what other things can we add? I think the text is looking a little more, let me keep going back to this, come on. Let me see what else we can add. Text color, yeah, text color background, slot line icon. Yeah, there are no so many things here that one can add. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. I need to reduce this. I do input field to copy width. Let's do a font size. This. Just for the text. Then for this one, what do I do now? section header. I do dot copy width and give it a font size of let's say MD. Okay, and then text align. Okay, let me do something here. That won't work. So let's see. Okay, this works. Get discount. So because we don't have that image is supposed to appear in the background while all of this stays stacked on it. That's stacked or laid on the banner, right? So we don't have that. Let's continue. So still here thinking. Looking at the design. If I should, I think I can probably, let's say, I think I use alignment here. So let's do alignment center left. Main center. Okay. Of course, we can do create the and do this. Okay. So it's telling us that the height is actually small. So let me make it like 220. Let's see. Okay. Now this button, I'm not going to use this. So I'm going to like try to set up a quick button, like let's do elevated button, right? Okay. So once we have that, can bring in a style. Let's see. Style from background is site dot radius LG. Padding, doing padding, many padding, but let's see how this looks first. For this shop now, do you have it like button text now? Well, we have use tagline. Okay, and then I think one thing is missing. let's copy and let's say extract method or extract widget, and I call this banner button. Click enter, and we have it here. So I can easily just copy this, Ctrl X, and go create where my widgets. So here, let's say button. Let's hit here. So I have my widget. So I'm going to come here to import all of this. So material, app size, colors, app text. Okay. So now that we have our widgets saved in there, well, we can now call it here by importing. All right. Yeah. Just import the button, boom, and it's there. So let's reload. Yes. So that's our button. The button is fixed. Let's do special offers. Let's see. So for special offers, which is actually this, so I'm going to comment this, and then by the time I create that particular widget, that error should go away. Special offers, right? So for these special offers, let's do an STL and special offers. Okay, so you can see now that it's actually gone. We have it here now. Take this one off and don't need this here. Should I change it to material? Okay. Why am I saying that then? Okay, placeholder. So now for our special offer section, let's see. We're having the card, or like in a let's see, horizontal row, meaning you can slide this way, because I can see that there's another one. Then you have see more before your bottom bar navigation. Okay. Is there a way I can just make this banner look somehow colorful? Maybe I can. There's something I should be able to do. Maybe instead of using an image, let's see, probably use let's see what else is there. Color, app, colors, dots. Primary will look too dark, right? Just want something. Well, let's see what that does. Okay. It gives it a nice one, but I think we need to look at the color. So if I use section header, the section header, according to what I have, is black. So let me give it a color of white and replicate same here. And hot reload. Okay, but it's just that our button, which is green, okay, let's see, it has, the background is actually white, only the text is. So let's point in here and go over to button background and make it white. Let's see. For making white, our text need to be green. So changes to primary. All right, so we have that. Even though we're not able to actually get the banner, so we'll just use a color to do that. Okay, so I'm going to close this and we'll continue with our section. So in order to go over with this section, let's return, what should we return now? Maybe a padding. I'll return a padding, right? This padding should have a padding with edge, whatever. This, okay. Chart color special offers. Let's see what this gives us. Oh, let's see what this gives us. This gives us special offers, but then this is a column, but we need a row with this CMO as a button, right? So we need a row here. So I'm going to change this to a row. What am I doing? Row. Okay, so if we have a row, we have our special offers, and then the next thing we need is I'm not sure we need this though. Should go away. And I'm going to add a text. The text, let's see. This one is looking like it's underlined, right? I'm doing the suggestions, you know, text. This is C more. That's C more. And this C more will have style, of course. Let's app text style. Let's see, can we make do with this? Okay, so we have C more, and it's actually green text. There should be other things we could be able to add. Let's see, selection color, semantics, structure, abstract, text align, text with basis, nothing here. So let me go over here, see decoration style, decoration thickness. What else? What else? Text baseline, what spacing? Let's see what we have in decoration style. And that this will do the job. No, this won't do the job. It won't never. But let's see how it looks like anyway. Okay. So right now we need to introduce our space between. Let's go to main space between. Main adds this alignment. Let's see. Okay, so our special offers is here, and I'll see more. Now this font size, I don't know. Flipping to in this section header, let's say title or title. Some might look too big for it. Oh, that's big. So let's see. I'm going to use this tagline, but I'm going to make changes to it by increasing the font weight. It's almost similar though, but it's fine. So we don't need this. So let's try and run. We have a Seymour. Then in case you want to click on see more, because that's like a text button, but we didn't use a text button widget for that. So you can wrap it around with a gesture detector and then bring in your on top. Okay, so that I can be able to click, but we don't have anything set up for that here. So now that that is done, then we should have our product list. Our product list is this. What can we have here? No, that will work there. Let's see. Gesture detector. Okay, I think it's here. All right, so the next thing we should have is our product list. And in our product lists, let's see how we can make use of some things. Start with a size box. And this size box is gonna have a height of, I don't know, maybe like 100, and then a child with a widget of list view, right? Let me start this way with the list view. So with this list view, we'll have a scroll direction of axis that's horizontal. Okay, and then Can have children of let's say product card. Well, we don't have that yet. A product card. Well, how is this product card going to look like? This product card is going to be let me see. Something I want to do quickly. For this product card, it's going to be quite challenging though, but let's see. I'm going to come here, over here, and do a class products card that extends this. They're giving me so much things. I don't know if I need this. Or this. Okay, so I have product card. So I can possibly come here and just do products card. Okay, so now that we have that in there, let's set up our gonna have final string course title. You have a title. The title of this product is a Carol. This is strand one. Okay, then what else again does it have? What else again does it have? It has price. So let's do final double price. Remember the data type, yes. You're dealing with figures or decimal numbers. Double actually works with that. Then what else again can we add? Looking at this, we can see rating there. Let's add final rating. Then, okay, now we have, after the price, we have, okay, slashed or old price. I think that should have actually come in here before. So let's do old. What am I doing? Double old price. Yeah, let's make do with that before rating. Okay, and this rating, after rating, let's see. I think there's a discount there. I can see discount. We have discount, which is in red stuff. So final is discount, right? And then what else again? We have reviews and then the image. So final is review or reviews, and then final string image. Okay, so yeah, we need this for this. That's set up now. Constructors. Okay, we'll go back to our product. It's telling us that there are things we need now. Yes, and then we'll now attach those, let's say, parameters here: title, price, old price, rating, discount, reviews, and image. So this is what is not shorting for, right? So this is how you set up your widget. Okay, so for this widget, let's see what is AI giving us here. Saying container, it is color, back shadow. Do we need a back shadow? I guess we do. Then you have column. Let's see, container. Okay, I think this looks very okay. It actually does make my work look a little bit faster. All right, so we have container with the margin of this, margin on the right, and then padding all with a width of 150. Width of the container, then box decoration. Box decoration, the color of the box is white. Border radius, box shadow, okay. Spread radius, blur radius 5, offset this, okay. Then you now have column of the products or the parameters. This takes care of the box itself, like the box. Then while this takes care of the parameters inside the container or the box. So inside the container, we have this product image, image decoration, asset image. Okay, size box heights. Then we have text title. When we're making reference now to this title here, we start with title. That is for the first name of this. Then we now have price. Let's see if price is the next thing is stated. Okay, we have title and price. And then beneath it, we have, so we could just actually put all of this down, like since it's like in a column. The only thing that is in a row is just the review, which has a star icon, the rating, and the number of people that have actually rated this product. Yeah, why this one is above or added to the picture. I don't know how we're going to do that, but let's see what we can do. So we already have price. These are the price. So let's go back to our product card. In our product card, we're going to be bringing in all of those. Title, title is going to be string. Okay, so let's look at this. Title price 120, old price 200. Price, what is the price there? We have 230. Can we add? We should be able to add this. This is not really a string, but what can be done about this? I wanted to add the dollar sign, right? We're having two $signs, but I'm not going there now. If it were endpoints, we just impute the API, whatever, and it just picks it. So we have 230 points. 0.00. Old price is was, what are we having there as old price? 512.58. 512.58. Okay, then the rating 4 points, actually 4.9. Discount, we look at the discount. Yeah, what did my image called? My image has disappeared. Let's go get it back. Yeah, see so. Okay. It's the main image. Yeah. Okay. So we have discount of 45% off. It's 512.8, 4.9, 205.6. People have rated so far. The same applies to days and more. Okay, so I'm going to minimize this right now. And this as well. Okay. And this one coming up now. Okay, so now we have discount of 45, 5%, reviews about 256. And then of course with an image, a chair image. But we don't have that, do we? No, we don't. So we're going to like leave that empty for now, but I just know that the chair is supposed to be there. Then you can also replicate that for the next product. So I'm going to copy this and bring this down here. And this is for basic learning, yes? So Strandmon. Strand is actually capital letters. Strandmon. I didn't change this one. It's supposed to be a K row. Okay. And then of course rising to 74.13. Okay. The old price 856.13. Okay, then 4.8 for then the discount price is 45% off. 25128% have rated this. Okay, of course, in an image. We can also do for more, right? So let's see what we have displayed on this. Let's save and reload. Let's see what we have. Okay, horizontal viewport was given unbounded width. Okay, let's look at what's unbounded width. Is it really giving unbounded width? Or is it because of the image? So let's see if we can bring in a width. Of let's see, 14. Let me take off that because I know it's actually trying to string errors for all these things now, checking one by one. Special offers. What am I saying there? So we top that. Okay. And okay, roll that. Hmm. Okay. Let me uncomment this and see what happens next. Because the image is not available, that's why. The image I can just quickly add. For my con onboarding. So loading is now. Try this and see. Okay. Then it's like it's actually kind of contending with what we have here. So I think I need to make adjustment on that. Or height or width. Let's see. Yes, children, special offers. Yeah, I said this a row, right? This row, and this what is inside here. Let me see if I have to. Yeah, am I missing that? No. Okay. Supposed to add a column at the top here. If there's a row, wrap it with a column. Yeah, that should do it. So now I can see where this is coming from. So I'll take this off and then bring it down here. Let's reload. Okay. So now we have that. But we are not seeing our what price, what rating. Okay, of course we can't really see discount though, but okay. I only added for name and price, right? So let's do more of it. So let's see. Title, what price? I'm going to something I'm going to do here. Take this and hide. I can hide that. Okay. What price rating? We need the text. Paste down in the text of this. So let's just add all of this. Is going to be price. This is going to be discount. Discount off. Discount percent off. Yeah. Sugar, you say something? Okay. So we have discount percent off. Then what else again do we have? What we have next is this and row. Reviews. So more like star icon. We need that star icon. So what am I going to do? Our colors dots, do we have a yellow color? I doubt we don't have. So what we'll do is, because this is going to be amber, we'll take out up. Then we have our rating, but this rating is let's see, rating, okay, and then reviews. No, we have a star, then rating reviews, so don't need this. So let's reload and see. Okay. That's what we have. I think I need a width here. Is the one that's showing. Okay, let me make adjustment to the widths. Okay. Decoration box decoration. Even though it's white, background is white, so we need an off-white background. Where do I do that? That should be here. We don't want white, we want an off-white. So is there something like that? I think we do. So let's see. When we watch reload. Okay, this is giving gray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do colors dots. Let's look for an off-white background. Make sure we have that one. Let's try 10 and see. Okay, let's see 55. 55 or 60 or 70. Sorry, limit now. It's not still giving that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that white and give it opacity, even though it's duplicated, 0 points. Let's try this. Say 0.1. No, 8. 0.9. Okay, So at least you have something similar so that you can see the card very well, right? So we have a card inside this. Now let's go back over to a product card. Now product card is something that I still need to do that I'm yet to. Let's go to our product card because it should be from here. I think there's a place we have column. Okay. This does it. So if we have column, for this product image, I think, what if we do it this way? Rather than using a container, let's try something. Let's say I start with an expanded. Okay. Then fit, box fit, not cover. Okay. Is it cover or no? Contain rather. Let's use contain because it doesn't really actually cover everything. So let me use this and see what we get. Okay. So I'll take this off. And that was suggested by AI, but no, I'm not making use of that. Okay, now, to load, I'm really sure what I'm seeing. Controller screw controller. Needed probably controller for this. Okay. And I'll put that in the right place. So 3712. I think I'm placing this in the wrong place. Let me restart this whole application, see where we are. Okay, so we can skip it. I'm not sure I included that functionality. Okay, we do have it, but it's almost like it's hidden. Let me see, what did we not get well this time? Because I know I had to take this off, right? From here down to this point. Okay, I think it should be the width. Okay, instead of this one, it's something double dot infinity. Okay, all right, and let's have increase the width of this. Let's say give it. Okay, so that at least it has a little look alike. Let me make it 50. 45. What did I do? Out. Okay. All right. So at least a little bit semblance. Yes. So of course you can't. This is anyway a basic class because I need to quickly finish up. But there's a way you can actually make this display a list of product card. Okay. And to do that, I know I actually taught you when I was when I implemented a what you call it now, a carousel that displays movies. All right. You notice I didn't have to be repeating those movies because those movies title with the images are very many. We're actually fetching them from an endpoint. Yes. So there was no way I could actually copy a lot of those movies and start replicating them one by one like this in a very long row. I'll be having so many source code written in here. Yes. So in order to do that, we'll have to like change this from list view to list view dot builder. And of course, that's where you have your item builder, item count. This would now be like something like controller.length or product card.length, something like that. Okay, and then a host order. That's how you do it. So just refer back to that class to see how it's been done. Yes, but I'm not going to do that here now. So we will only be able to just display two cards because this is what we're seeing in our UI. Our UI is actually static, very static. So now that we've done this, let's move over to our button. Can actually take this out of here, right? Take this out of here and place it inside, let's say product card. So I'm going to do product card. Come here and just do not on screen here. Okay. Product card dot and then paste because I need to import all of this. This first, let's take care of so many things. All right, colors, import, app size, what? And I think we're good to go. Save and then go back to home screen and then import. All right, now we're good. So that was our home screen is not having too many long source codes. So now that we're done with displaying the product, let's move over to the bottom navigation bar. For this one, let's do class home bottom nav, home bottom nav. Let's leave it at that. Don't want to write in so many long. I know we've actually done this before, right? Yes, I know I've shown you like. So here we're having home, my cart, my account. Home, my cart, my account. So I'll change this to my account and change this to my cart. Yes, we've done bottom navigation and shown you, and you have implemented it like I think 2 times or 3 times during your tasks. We don't need a 4th one. So now we have this. We have this. It's not going to display though, but we need to call it here. Okay, you can see I already commented it. So home bottom nav, right? So if I should do this, now we have here home, my cards, my account, right? It's having a, so let's see if we can do something in addition to that. Bottom navigation bar type fixed. Okay, this is selected item, primary, okay, which is green, home. Unselected, gray. I think the icons, shopping bag outlined. Can't we have cart? There's nothing like cart. Or shopping cart. Okay, yeah, we have that outlined. This person outlined. I don't know, there's no actually like one that's very similar to what we have. Okay, I think I saw something like that, but I might have to. There's Nigeria around. No. Person remove outlined. So person, let's do person outlined. Let's see. Okay, say outline shop. Let's do a auto load. Okay, so we have but now notice that there's no what do you call it now? Text underneath. So what do we do about that? Mm, show selected labels. Changes to true. Show unselected labels. True. Or hide them before. Okay. So home, my cart, my account. Then I think that's it for the home screen, right? That's it for the home screen. Then at least we've been able to achieve this. Yeah, this is cool. Let's look at background color, colors dot white. I need white here. Yeah, so it's very similar. See this background with this background, then you have white here, the icon. Okay, this one is black, this one is white. Well, very similar, right? Then we have special offers, see more. This home, all right? Now that we have that, this 137, let's see how we can move over to the next screen. What do we have on the next screen? The next screen, when you click on a card or a product card, it should display this. This is quite card screen. We have an image. And then we have a base of for the product list. But we want to be able to see what we're doing while we're building, right? So what if I just quickly do like Like, let's see. Hmm. I know we've actually set up this, so okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, of course, we have this source code here. Even if I comment everything out, shouldn't have an error. Okay, only on layer page. Because it's looking for this. Okay, so we have our home screen. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to create a card screen on this particular, so I've got screen of that. And then rather than so we don't have errors, right? So I'm going to go over to our pages. Mm, copy this and replace with this. Call this cut screen. Okay, then go to home binding and just put cut controller. But we don't have that controller, so come over here, put cut controller dot. Definitely calling my class as controller and extends get X controller. Okay, so we just have this. Go over here and import this. Save, go to our pages, save. But then now uploads, do we have We have one, but we don't have cut. All right. Save. Then go back to app. Go back to our pages. Change this to carts. Home binding, I added the cart there. So okay, so now that we have this, we want to see how we can route to when we log in. So we see what we're building here. This is gonna be really, really, really a long one. Okay, let's make some progress. What I'm going to do is I'll go to the odds controller now. And then when we have home, when you sign up or log in and you go home, this register method. This is login method. Just put that here. Okay. And it's a card. I don't want to just leave it empty like that. So I'll just do one scaffold. Okay. Just leave it like this. So let's restart our app. Then we can join into this screen. Okay, so okay, so we have our card screen. Let's see the changes we can make on this. Now, first of all, I think we might actually have okay, we already have a card controller, so I might definitely be working on both together, see how things get. Even though we don't need an app bar. Okay, I need the body, definitely. Okay, the card is empty. All right. Now, first off, let's start with give the background color. I think a background color that's similar to what we have. So our colors that we have background. Another background. So it's going to look like white. What is happening again? Okay, I'm going to import this. So let's see this background color. Okay, background color. Then we can say we don't need this. So we'll take that off. Okay, so our body should take in body should take in if I should do this, because I'm just thinking of how to actually go about this. Let's say expanded. I do expanded, and then this chart is going to be no, that one will be expressed. Let's do okay. I think I'm going to try and do a list build the builder. Let's view the builder. Add padding. App size dot G, and then item count, of course. Item count, then item count, item builder. Okay. Let's see. This is going to be a card. Let's do a card. Let's say a card item widget. So I'm going to bring that card item widget into this place. Yes. Okay, so let's set that up. Let's think about this. This might actually be kind of rough, but let's see what we can do. Cars, cards, item widget. Yeah, extends, studios widget. Okay, so what are we looking at? We're looking at final card item. Final card item. This card item. Let me set up the model for it. And this is onboarding model. The item model. All right, then we should have a class of cart item. To the model. Okay, let's start with this for now. Final string title. Final string ID. Final string title. As title of the product. Then price is description, right? We have description there. Just like we had in, let me see. Let's set up a model. Okay, the model is in widgets. Yes. Okay. Discount reviews, colors, colors. No color. What else again? I think we also look at quantity. Favorite. That's all we need to add here. This old price is supposed to be required now. They're all required. Required for me. Okay. So with this, with this, um, there's something about this. initial quantity equals 1. Okay. Initial quantity and move it this way. Separate so very careful with this. Initial favorite. Okay, yeah. Okay. Let's do to get to the price, goes to price times quantity dot value. Okay. So with this setup in my model, let's import this. Okay. Let's import that. So where were we? We were at guide item widget. So there's some things we've not added. So for this, I'm going to be working with final function. Final function. Void callback. This will be on, let's say, on favorite toggle. Okay, and I should be fine enough. Then final function on final void callback. This void callback is going to be on Why this function? Let's say on quantity change. Okay, because this is going to be it. Then when you take all of this out, because there's no way we have open. Very good. This dot on quantity change. Well, I'm not sure I want to make this not required. Let's make it required. Okay. So now once we have that, we might have an error here. Okay. ID was not initialized. So we have it going down. Then let's go back to our cart item widget. This cart item widget, we're having like three steps or plane. This is one, this is two, and then this three. Meaning it hides the app bar, or no, not app bar, the bottom navigation bar. It's hidden, and this one displaces. Well, when it comes to actually building apps, there are different ways you can actually approach building mobile apps when it comes to a particular design or screen you're working on. So we have container. Let's see, with this container, I can bring in a margin. Let's say margin dot, okay, if this works, only bottom. Let's say the padding. The padding dot all we do. Says that MD for a start, and then of course a decoration, box decoration. Yeah. Let's see if we can work with this. Square radius 5. Okay. Color white. Produce to LG. So let's see. Color border radius, box shadow. Let's bring in we'll bring in a row there. Dot. Oh, okay. Dot. then row. So if I have a row, should definitely have children. And these children should take in mm, C. The container. And there's some things I want to see how we can actually do to achieve this. In the container, let's have a width of, let's say width of 16 over the height to the same 60, and then let's have a decoration, box decoration, image decoration. Let's see how this works. Item that image, okay. Because we have border radius, and we add a color colors dots, use background, then I'm going to actually bring in this image here. Alright, let me do padding first. Okay. We're going to do another chart, can we? Bring in image to that set. And then this is going to be item dot image string with a fit box fit dot within a cover contain. Let's try this content first. So I'm going to remove this here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, after we have that, let's go over to our sized box. Okay. Let's go to the size box of this one I'm building like this. I hope this looks similar to what I'm actually building because okay, this is my cart. Wait, this is this is like the product details screen. Yeah, because first of all, add to cards. This is the flow. Clicking on this displays this. While this, okay. So we're seeing the details of the product here, and then this is my cart. Okay, okay, okay. Let's see. Well, first of all, let me even really look at what it looks like I'm building before go too far. Okay, it's not showing through yet. Okay, let me go here and see. It's supposed to be cards item widget. Card item widget. I don't have a controller for this. What is this? I don't want to go too far with this. I want to be sure that what I'm building, this is card item, so it actually looks like doesn't look similar to, let's be sure. Let me try something. Because we don't have the controller set up, there's nothing we can really do here now. So something I'm going to do as quickly as possible. Let's leave this one. I'm not going to totally abandon this card screen, but just figuring out that this is actually my card, and this is like a product detail screen. So let's add that. Let's say products. Okay, so I have a product detail screen. I'll have to switch that. So I'm going to come here, just comment, go over to this place, and comment this out. Just add this, and then this is going to be our detail screen. Product detail. Go here and add this. Go back to our page. So add a binding. For me to do that, I'll have to go here and then add for that. Product detail controller. So let me go add that. Okay. So extends get X controller. What's this? Save, go back. Okay, we don't have this detail screen yet. Let's go back to our screen. Still, this product just screen. Oh, let me use a stateful widget here. I'm going to use a stateful widget here. think I can import this. All right. Then let's look at our controller for the, so that when we log in, we'll see the screen where you products detail. Save this. Then let's restart. Whiteboard is starting. I want to go over to my product detail screen. Make some candy changing. Okay. So what we have here, let's see. What we have here, just want to show you what I'm really doing. Let's get this straight. Let's see. I think I did this before, so is there any need again rewriting them? So let's go back to product card. Yeah, that's what I need. Let's make use of this. Come on. The card. So we have that because notice that we're actually moving from this screen to this one. So let's see what else we can do. Let's bring in our scaffold. Let's set our scaffold. So let's go first foot to birthday. We get to our birthday. Can bring to a column. And column with our children. And inside these children, we should have let's see. Let's hold on a bit. Coming. All right, let's continue. So in this place, we have, let's see. Yeah, product image. This product image is going to have we're having this image and this smaller image. Like I've always said, this is it's actually going to be like really, really, really challenging. So let me first of all try to do a class of that product. Let me call it product image section, okay? Or no, I'm doing that. Okay. Go to new section. Okay. Let's see. For this, let me return a container. Let's see how this works. Container, let's give it a height. Let's say 300. Triangle is good. A width of 300. Let's see. Let me give it a margin. It's actually doing all of this. 20 app size. That's okay. Okay. So if we have margin, then let's do decoration and see box decoration, of course. Let's do a color of colors. This is looking like white or with opacity of 0.9. Then border radius border radius. Okay. Let's make the video. Then bring in a column. This column is going to have children. Children with what? With okay. I think this we can work with this, but I'm not using network. It's not yet. So there's going to be image. Image with assets. Column expanded. Column expanded. I want to wrap this with a container that has a padding. Let's say more LG. Leave it at LG. And then It's giving me this. Okay. Well, we don't have the image available here yet, but we'll see how we can actually improvise, right? It's going to be contain, not cover. The image is not actually. So, but let's see what we've achieved so far. Now, when I have an error, why not call this? Product detail screen. Are you kidding me? Well, okay. Seven required arguments. Yep. Food price 0. Rating 0. Discount 0. Reviews 0. Price 0. Okay. So we have that. Let's go over to our screen is not still showing anything yet. So let's see what we've done. Home screen, products, detail screen. This product image section. So I want to see if we can call that here. Unable to load assets. Yes, I know. Because we don't have an image there. Okay. And this is what we're seeing. This image is looking like it's just having that height with a width. Let me see, can you add the width? If I did this. Okay. Not really add an image. So let's add one of those onboarding images. This is one. Okay. So now that we have that, can we wrap this with a safe area? Okay. All right. Okay. So now that we have that image over there, what's next in line? Now, if you can see, we have thinking I will need to do something about this background with the colors to white with opacity of 0.9. Okay. This is not filling the whole. So let me see if I can change from contain to cover. No, that doesn't do it. Because I'm using a safe area or the margin horizontal. We remove this margin. Okay. So we didn't need that. I do contain back. See what happens. All right. It's fine. That's for the first part. Now, let's see if we can achieve this. Can we? Yeah, we should. Should be able to. Right. So let's do container with the height. Okay. The height of 60. Then with the padding. Padding. So much padding. So after this padding, we should have a child. Can we? Child with this thing seems to be in a row. So let's do a row with children. And these children are going to have oh, this is looking like a thumbnail. Yeah, this is a thumbnail. So the first thing we're having is a thumbnail. This thumbnail is so this is what I'm going to do now. In order to achieve this, I'm going to come here, not after the last curly bracket, just in here, and then doing widgets. Let's see. View thumbnail. Let's make it with this. Thumbnail, and then return. Will this work? Continue. Continue. How we it 40 height 40. Then place the decoration again. box decoration. Let's add this one. This is needed here. Okay. We have a border. So I'm going to bring in a border. A border of all. This is actually like a green or gray. Okay, this is green when it's selected. When you swipe to the next one, this is now actually having a border. Should I say a border with a maybe add a touch of gray? So what do we do? So I'm going to like okay, let me add a chat here. Okay, I can add chat with clip rect. I told you what clip rect is for anyway. So because we don't want our image extending beyond the borders. So clip rate, let's add border radius. I think this is okay. Because the box fits, that's covering the whole thing. So, but if there's something I want to do. I'm going to come here and let's say let's add string image. All right. So I'm going to change this one here. This is going to be because I don't want to keep repeating that like for the next 2 times. This image, this image, this image. Okay. So that's going to be image part. And then here, going to image path, right? And then for when is selected, when is selected. So when it's selected, the border color is green. So let's go to where we have our border all color. I'm going to now I'm just going to come here and do is selected. Colors the primary. Okay. Yes. So stick is telling me because of this P. All right. Avoid any toggle list. So now that we've made a widget, let's come here and include it. I'm going to have it here, build thumb, and then the image, of course, and then it's true or false, right? It's supposed to be a string image part. Image part is going to be app size or app image rather. App images dot onboarding one. Then if we selected true, okay. Let's see what this gives us if I save and hot reload. Okay, okay. I like this. I like this. Then we can also do for others as well, right? So I'm just going to replicate this. 3 more times and then do a sized box with a width. Do you even need a width self? Let's try it. App size dot maybe SM, something very small. Okay, so I'm going to copy this and paste down below here. So if we hot save and hot reload, we have 3 of them. Now there's something I need to do here. If I should use not actually use this tool, but if I should do main the center, let's see what it looks like. Okay, this is supposed to be false, and this is supposed to be false, right? Click on save. We're not seeing the border that is selected very well, so let's go see what we can do. I think here we should be able to add width, the border width. Okay, 2 works fine. Let's see. Okay, so you can now see the difference between the first thumbnail and the last thumbnail, right? So now that we have this, let's see, we could actually also make some changes based on the, what do you have now? Okay, no, we'll get back to it. Time is really running out. So now after we've actually achieved this, what else is there to achieve? I think there's another thing we can do. Now, if we look at this, we have the product description section, this particular section. Okay. So this is a section of description and colors. So this takes the description or info, and this is the color with a divider dividing this line. Okay, okay. So let's get on with the product description section. or info section, and which also contains the what do you call it now, in colors. For that aspect, I'm going to create I could actually just pick this one and take it out of here. So let's do stateless widget, but I'm going to product info. All right. So if we have that, I'm going to yeah, it's probably a section. So the next thing I'm doing now is product info. Okay. Now for this product info section, we're having okay, I created a stateless widget. I think we also need those this thing, what do they call it now? So what's my product card? Copy this, go back to this point here, include it, and then come here and do that. Yeah, so that is sorted out. Let's do let's return we're already returning something, so let's return a widget. Let's say padding for a start. And this padding is going to have padding with an edge insets. Let's take all. Okay. Turn the column of this tax price. Okay. I think this is what I need. Product name, just like we did in the product card, right? Text. But there's one thing that is horizontal. Let me see if it's here. Row. The row is actually having the price, the old price, and then the discount. The rating, of course, is also a row. So we can actually adopt this. And why you're not giving me a thing of contest? Didn't you see what I was using as style? Yeah. Wow. This. Oops. Okay. I actually need the styles to put. I'm not going to put, but I don't know. But these ones, they're going to be tag. I'm going to use tag 9. They are not bold, so What's this? Yes, we have an arrow here. Okay, for the odd price, strike through. Okay. So let's see what this looks like on our, can we see what it looks like? No, we can't see it yet because I have not updated the product or called it in on the main top that is here. So like I said, there's one that is actually having a row. So after the title, anything is missing. Some other things up. So after the title, we have a row. I'm going to wrap this with a row. And then bring in the old price. Okay. And then bring in the discount. Discount. Take away this. All right. So let's see what we have by call it in the product info. Not making use of first thing yet. Okay. Anyway. In this title, we have string price. We have 230. But I've been able to call, yeah, instead of writing this so that I just pass everything down. Okay. Well, it didn't really set a controller for that. So let's see. Because usually when you click on a product, an item, it just passes in the details to the next screen. The amount, the name of the product, the image, and all that. So we'll be doing that manually on this, because when it gets to the advanced stage, you can think I have this set up now. I had this set up somewhere in home screen, isn't it? Where we have the products, to the banner section, see more. Yeah, so I'm going to pick this straight up. So this is exactly what we have actually. Okay, so it's actually what we have, rating, same rating and all that. But then there's something that is not added. That should be the description. And we can have that actually separate, right? But let's see what we have first. So since we have this, I'm going to save and control load, see what we have. Okay, what's going on? Why are we seeing old price again in this thing? Then that means we added old price to something in this. No, don't need this here. Are we? Okay. Discounts, we also added discounts. So, okay. 45% off. Off. Where's the off? Truly off. Okay. Even though it's in the banner, can just wrap this in a kind of banner or something, container, and then do your thing. All right. But then what we are having is that this is not happening like a, what do you call it now? Like a container. So more like we need it stacked. We need it stacked. Write something. How did we do this? We did it with a safe area container. Container this and the column with container. So container, column, container. No, container column. So if we let me see if I take what is in here, because what is in here then go wrap my column with a container, add those things, and then this is going to be totally white. So let's see what this does. Okay. Height, width, I'm gonna wrap this with a padding. Let's see if that works. Okay. Then what else? And I want this really stark. Mm, and there's no way I should be using it dark. Let me go to the upper part. Working. So going to remove this. So we need to actually stock this thing, or I think I used an expanded. Yeah, let me see. Containing content, continue. If I should hmm, okay. So it's written here. Previews. Okay, so it's supposed to be like in a bracket. Do remember to add our star. Where is our star? Star is missing. Yeah. Okay. This is amber. It's primary. So take that off and do this. Save. All right. And then we need this here. List here. Okay, so now this is done. We have this, and then also our text. I think we can just come here and remove this one first. And come here and just add text. Widget. In this text widget, the minimal check question provides soft support for two sites to web. Okay, indeed style text, not text style, the tagline. Let's see where that leaves us. It's outside, no. It's because of the container I introduced. Okay, bring this and paste here. A width size box. Size box with the height. Okay, get the height of that. All right, then we should be having what else? Because I'm gonna just make some changes too. So let me go remove this from here. adjustment. That's then there's what do you call it now? The divider. I think this one shouldn't be much of an issue. Then colors. Color selection, because this will require selecting a color. That's why I did use stateful widget, because it requires selection. Selecting on the app, we'll have something like what do you call it now? If you come here, we'll have int select color index, right? So we go to 0. And then also for this favorite, you can add that too. And just simple is favorite, right? Is false. We can have these two up here. Now see how we can map the colors into a list, like list map, okay? Colors and set that up. So we've actually had a long class session today, so I'm going to be wrapping up here. Yes, the video will be available on YouTube so that you can record, and then do well to do your tags. Another tags will be ready for submission. So see you in your next class. That will be on Friday, and then finally on Saturday. Okay, bye everyone. If you have questions, you can drop them on the Discord channel, and I'll be available to attend to them. All right, bye everyone. Thank you.